talking about S Club Juniors and S Club 8. They were my obsession for about 3 years. I absolutely loved them. As you guys will know, I'm not a massive new music fan. I don't really care for the new music. There's nothing really out there that strikes me as, don't know, special. But during the days of S Club Juniors, I was obsessed with them. I liked new music then, and I loved the S Club Juniors. Just in case you don't know, they were formed from a show called S Club Search, which was in 2001, and S Club 7 were looking for a group to become their juniors. And originally there was 7 members of S Club Juniors, but Connor left, and when Connor left, they brought in Hannah and Aaron. So you have Frankie Sandford, Hannah Richings, Daisy Evans, Stacey McLean, Rochelle Wiseman, Jay Asforis, Calvin Goldspink, and Aaron Renfree. So that's 8 of them. 5 girls, 5 girls, 3 boys. And basically, I don't really think, at the beginning, I don't think they'd planned on becoming as successful as they did. Because I don't think they'd planned that far ahead. I think it was just form the band, see what happens. And I think the initial plan, as far as the show on CBBC that was there, because it was a show on CBBC following the juniors, the auditions, their first meet and greet, their first rehearsals in a studio and things, that did give the image across that they didn't really plan further ahead than touring with S Club 7, because the juniors got a tour with S Club 7 on their S Club Carnival tour, and after that they realised they'd have their own single, which of course was One Step Closer, and then they realised they'd have their own tour, and so it went on from there. So I don't think they'd really thought that much about it. I don't know if they realised how much the younger generation would attach onto these 8 people. So the first single was, of course, One Step Closer, and then you had Automatic High, and then you had New Direction, and then they had Together, their album, and then they had Feel No More, then Sundown, and then Don't Tell Me You're Sorry, and then the Sundown album, and then they had Welcome to Avalon Heights and the I Dream album, but I'll talk more about those 2 albums in a minute. So Together was very much their younger album, very fun, very lively, and then Sundown was sort of a bit more street, if you like, a bit more mature, and then I Dream, of course, was their TV show, I Dream, on CBBC. That didn't do well. That was the end of S Club 8. Once that series ended, we heard no more. As far as I know, I don't even think there was an official announcement that they'd split. They just sort of never ever made another song or anything, which was kind of annoying, but I admit they'd had their day. But never mind, it's not the end of the world. Although it does sometimes feel like it. But yeah, so that was the end of S Club 8 as we knew them. Of course, the change was kind of hard to get used to. When they first changed to S Club 8, it took everyone a while to start to say S Club 8 because we were so used to juniors. But now they're just known as S Club 8. They're not really known as S Club Juniors now. But yeah, so I was never lucky enough to get to go to one of their tours. I would have been, well, the 2001, I was what? I was 9 when they first formed. So I would have been about 11 or 12 when they first started to become, well, actually I would have been 11 or 12 just as they were coming to their end, actually, so I would have been about 10. I never got to go any of their tours, but I went crazy for merchandise. I had posters everywhere. I had all their CDs, I had everything. It's like almost as much as I'm obsessed about Sabrina. And I love them. My favourite was always Daisy, although I think that if they were to form now, well, I probably wouldn't like them if they formed now, but if I was who I am now back then, I probably would have preferred Hannah. But they're all great. Frankie just now, obviously we know, is in the Saturdays with Rochelle. Hannah had apparently entered some competition in 2007, but other than that, I don't know what Hannah's doing. Daisy is in From Above, which I've heard one track and it's really good. Daisy looks nothing like she did then. I mean, she would have been, what, 14 when they ended or something? That's really creepy. Stacey obviously is slinging things. She was on the X Factor a little while ago. Jay, I'm not too sure. I do follow him on Twitter, but I don't really know what he's actually doing. The same with Aaron and Calvin, I don't really know. So it's safe to say that Frankie and Rochelle are definitely the most successful now out of the lot of them. But I don't know, I think it's a shame that Hannah's just disappeared. If anybody knows what Hannah is doing now or has a contact for her or anything, let me know, because I can't find a website for her or anything. I think she would make a great, I don't know, something. I think she'd be fantastic out there now. But yeah, my favourite songs would have been One Step Closer, Automatic High, New Direction, Anytime Anywhere I loved. Sundown was amazing. The Day You Came, I Just Came to Dance. Sleigh Bells, I loved Sleigh Bells. On the I Dream album, I'm not really a massive fan of their songs, the ones that they have solos in, but I really like the ones that the other 5 sang. But yeah, I'm not that bothered now that they ended, but whenever I look at pictures of them, like from then and things, I get so excited because it takes me back to such a wonderful time in my life. I was so happy. You know, the world was my oyster. I was addicted to S Club Juniors, and I just loved everything, really. So it's really nostalgic, really, yeah. But feel free to leave comments and things and let me know your thoughts. Tell me your favourites as well. I'd like to know your favourites. A lot of people will now say that Frankie or Rochelle were their favourites. But generally I think a lot of people preferred Stacey, Frankie and Daisy, and maybe Hannah. But yeah, feel free to leave comments and things, let me know your thoughts on them and your favourite songs and albums and if you were obsessed too. But yeah, any requests as usual let me know too, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.